Hello all, my name's Brandon Barron. I'm one of the managers at Gwinnett Place Nissan. I'm here with Lori.
Hi.
And we're here introducing our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing periodic updates on YouTube. We're going to be going over different makes and models that the Nissan line has to offer, different features, things of that nature. And you can follow us, rate our reviews. Any feedback is good or bad. Be nice though. What is it that you're looking for in your vehicle?
I need something that's smaller, that's it's got to be better on gas mileage, that I can kind of run around town in. I'm in a situation now in my life where my girls have gone to college and I don't need the mom van, I don't need a big SUV. I just want something that's smaller, fun, sporty, that just I can go on trips with and do lots of fun things.
And save a little bit of money at the same time, right?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. I'm glad you brought that up. We're going to start here.
Okay.
So you mentioned earlier saving money is important to you, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so a couple things that this is going to do for you. Most cars, your first major tune-up, you're going to spend money, cost maybe $500–600. You have to do that sometimes, maybe 50–60,000 miles. Your first major tune-up is not until 105,000 miles on this.
Wow.
Exactly. So you're going to spend less money on tune-ups, less intervals between tune-ups. Again, going to save you money.
I like that.
First and foremost, knew you would. Second, this also has a timing chain instead of a timing belt.
What is that?
Timing belt usually breaks or needs to be replaced around 50–60,000 miles, something like that. This is made to last at least 105 to 110,000 miles, sometimes even the life of the car.
Oh.
So
like
on your large
too.
SUV that you just had, that you were about to trade in, you had to get that timing belt replaced, what, maybe 50,000 miles?
Yes.
Okay. So you know how this will benefit you as far as saving money.
I like that.
Sound good? A couple other things. You said you're going to be traveling. Kids are in college, out of the house, just you and your husband, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. So the comfort of the drive is going to be important, right? Performance, things like that. Something that the Nissan offers that is different from, for example, Honda and Toyota, our two other major competitors, is that this has a CVT transmission. You know what that means? Absolutely, didn't think you did. So let me explain. It stands for continuously variable transmission. What that means to you is that most transmissions, they're automatic transmissions. It has first, second, third, fourth, fifth gear. So when you're accelerating, what happens is it's called shift shock. You can tell when it's changing gears. This is what's called a seamless transition of gears. So it's all one continuous variable gear.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot smoother. It's not as noisy of an engine. The problem with some of the competitors' four-cylinder engines, one of the main concerns with reviews that we find is that they're loud. A lot quieter, so on your trips, smoother ride, you don't have the cabin noise, and again, makes for a little bit better driving experience.
Perfect.
Is that okay?
Sounds great.
All right, another thing you mentioned, and I am actually listening to you, you mentioned fuel economy. Because you are going to be going on trips. That's important. Gas prices are doing what?
Going up every day.
Okay, and they're probably going to get worse, right? Okay, so fuel economy is important?
Absolutely.
Let me show you this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Lori, so you mentioned fuel efficiency was important to you, right?
Oh, yes,
As
definitely.
I'm sure it is for the viewers at home. So I'd like to go over this. Altima is a very fuel efficient sedan. How do you drive? Do you drive very aggressively? You have a lead foot?
I'm only aggressive when I need to be.
Okay, so that's good, especially in Atlanta. So if you're driving in the city, your average miles per gallon is going to be around 23 miles per gallon up to 27, again, depending on how you drive. In the highway, obviously it's going to be a little bit better. Your average miles per gallon is going to be 32 up to 38. Also, the EPA standards got stricter, so these miles per gallon that I'm talking about are actually a lot more realistic and not inflated. So again, depending on your driving habits, how you're driving, where you're driving, you can realistically get up to 30 miles per gallon with this vehicle.
That's great.
It's a lot better than your large SUV.
Oh, yes.
That's what I figured. So that'll go back to saving you some money there.
And I need to do that.
Good. If you want to look at the trunk here, because I know you said you'd be traveling.
Yes.
Where do you usually travel?
We like to go to the beach. We like to go up north sometimes. Trips with my girlfriend. So we need to have really good trunk space. It's very important.
Yeah, ton of luggage, huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
Girl?
I understand that. Okay. So As far as the luggage goes, do you feel like that would be enough space
Oh yes, definitely.
to fit some bags?
Uh-huh.
If your husband's being mean, you can fit him in there?
Yeah, if he needs it.
I agree with you. Okay, all right, beautiful. A couple things I wanted to show you over here because
Okay.
you were driving a Highline luxury SUV, right?
Yes.
Okay, so a couple things that Nissan's gone to. They've gone trying to hit more of a luxury market. And so these are a couple of features that are really on Highline vehicles, which I'm sure you weren't expecting.
No,
Okay, well,
but I'm used to that, so I want that.
Exactly. I knew where you're going with that. So as far as your blinkers and your signal icons on the side here, so when you're changing lanes, one, it's more safe because people know that you're merging into lanes. And again, that's more on Highline vehicles. Another feature, this car obviously, which all cars do these days, has keyless entry. That's standard. Something above and beyond that mainly Highline vehicles have now is it's actually a smart key. What that means to you is right now the car's locked. Generally you have to press the keyless entry key to open it.
Right.
You don't have to. You put this in your pocket. I haven't touched it. You hit the door here and it opens.
Awesome.
Hit the button again, it locks. So your next question is, what if I lock my keys in the car?
Yes, because I've done that before.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. So this actually does not allow you to lock your keys in the car. So let's say, for example, you had your keys in there, you had it in the cup holder while you were driving, and you got out of the car, you tried to lock it. What it's gonna do once you close the door is it's gonna beep, and you're gonna notice that your keys are in there, and it will not lock. So that takes care of that issue.
That's good.
Any questions so far?
No?
All right, what I'll do is if you want to hop in the passenger seat, I'll hop in the driver's seat and I'll go over the interior features.
Okay, all right.
You mentioned you're going to be traveling. Comfort probably a big concern for you.
Yes.
Couple things this is going to have. Your seat goes forward and backward, of course, just like any car. It also moves up and down. The other thing is the steering wheel is telescopic. I know you're asking yourself, what?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It goes up and down, also in and out. So that's also a more of a safety issue because if you're a little bit on the shorter side, your knees are going to be closer to the dash, which is not as safe. So this way you'll be able to pull the steering wheel out. Your knees are more away from the dash. So if for some reason you get in a wreck, hopefully that's not the case, a little bit safer.
I like that.
Other thing is you know, I have kind of long arms, so it's a little bit more comfortable for me. This comes out. Just with those three things, it's easy to find a comfortable driving positions, which if you're going to the beach,
Long drive.
6-hour trip, that's
You
important.
need to be comfortable.
Absolutely. And then if you don't want that out, it goes back. Storage also. This is actually a very deep center console. Goes all the way down.
Oh, it's got a lot of room.
And then you have a jack down here, phone charger, things of that nature, so you can charge that while you're on your trip. You also have cup holders and storage up here also.
That's nice.
Put sunglasses, makeup, hopefully
those
makeup
things
that
we
won't
carry.
melt. Yeah, exactly. Mention on the phone. You talk on the phone a lot?
A lot.
While driving?
Sometimes I have to.
It's not safe.
I know.
Well, what will take care of that is your Bluetooth system.
Oh, it connects to the car?
Correct. So I can set your phones on set your phone to where when someone calls in, you press the button up here and it'll connect you to Bluetooth, and then at that point you're hands-free. You can
Safety
actually
first.
pay attention to the road and talk on the phone. So best of both worlds there.
That's great.
You keep looking at this button here.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, is that how you start the car?
Yeah, that's your start-stop button to start the engine and stop it. So you don't have to sit here and fumble around with your keys, or if you put your key in and then you miss, you end up scratching your dash.
Oh, and mine gets so scratched.
Yeah, and it doesn't look good. It's not appealing.
That's great.
So this takes care of that. You can put your key really anywhere in the car, hit the start button, it starts right up.
That's really nice.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was while you're driving, the rear view mirror, it's actually an auto dimming mirror. So if you have a big 18-wheeler driving behind you and the light is shining into your rear view mirror, what's that going to do?
It distracts you. You can't even drive.
It's going to blind you too. So this actually dims automatically so the light doesn't shine straight in your eye.
That's a nice feature.
Yeah, a little bit safer too. So, you have iPod?
I do.
Holds a lot of songs.
Yes.
Yeah. Generally, most cars are going to an auxiliary jack because people these days have iPod, MP3 players. So this does not have a 6-disc changer, but it's probably not needed.
Right.
So you do have a 1-disc if you do have CDs. Doesn't have an 8-track tape player.
Oh, darn.
But you have an auxiliary jack also conveniently placed here for your iPod also. So you can go through your music, listen to it, whatever songs you want, and then also your iPod can go conveniently down here.
I love that.
Now that also, you also mentioned way earlier, you travel up north some. Mm-hmm. Gets cold. Mm-hmm. So down here you have your heated seats.
Gotta have those.
Yep. Has low settings and high settings for your driver and passenger also. While we're looking down here, you'll notice that the shifter has a portion here for your transmission, but also a side slide here.
What is that for?
It's called Tiptronic. So if you are used to driving a car, an automatic transmission, you stay here and it has reverse, neutral, and drive. You can actually push the shifter over to the left and you go into where you can control the gear plus or minus. It's more like a manual transmission.
Oh.
So if you feel like you really need to kind of get on it, get up to speed for some reason, you can shift it to that. You're in a little bit more control of the car, and it appeals to those that like driving manuals.
And isn't that a feature you would normally find on a more high-end vehicle?
On more of a luxury vehicle, you're absolutely right. So again, Nissan's trying to cater their vehicle to that type market also. Another thing that Nissan offers also is you can also get a premium package on the vehicle, which most of the competitors, they have a certain trim level with certain features. That's it. Nissan, you can actually build your vehicle to what fits your needs. You can add different packages like premium package, SL package. So the premium package on this would give you a Bose sound system.
So I can choose.
Exactly.
I love that.
And the Bose sound system, very, very credible brand in the Bose. So very good sound quality, things of that nature. So you can listen to your iPod and do what you need to do.
I love that. That's great.
As far as safety goes, very safe vehicle. You have airbag, driver side, passenger side, side curtain airbags. So you're fully surrounded with airbags in your cabin. Very, very safe cabin area here. Also, you have your vehicle stability assist, basically your traction control system. So let's say you were driving in the rain and for some reason you started to hydroplane. It'll sense that your car's starting to slip. It'll apply the efficient amount of brake pressure to whatever tire it needs to keep you at maximum traction.
Oh, that is so neat.
Keeps you from spinning out.
Wow.
A little bit safer there. So I know it's a lot of information in a short period of time. Do you have any questions at all?
I think you've pretty much answered everything that I wanted to know.
I'm sure you probably want to drive it now, right?
I would love to drive it.
Perfect, let's go.
Okay.
Again, this is Brandon and Lori signing off from Gwinnett Place Nissan. Please don't forget to visit us at our Facebook page. Also, you can visit us at our website, gwinnettplacenissan.com, and we will be periodically updating our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, tune in, rate our videos, be nice, or be mean. We actually take all comments, but any questions you have, we'll try to answer them to the best of our ability. And we're signing off. We're gonna go for a drive.
Bye-bye.
Wish us luck.